We just sat down and watched this. I ain't gonna call it bullshit, but man, this fight right here, boy.
The fight was alright. Mayweather versus Pacquiao is over. What y'all think, man?
Dude, it was surreal at first. It was surreal, dog. It was like, dude, we've been looking forward to this fight for like, what, 5-6 years?
5-6 years. What else? What else?
Dude, it was surreal. It was like, nigga, they actually fighting, man. 100% fighting.
Did Pacquiao impress you at all?
No.
I mean, it was alright, but Mayweather impressed me.
Damn.
More.
When Pacquiao was throwing flurries, I was impressed. Other than that, he got his ass whipped.
Was he landing any of the flurries?
No, he was not landing the flurries. His gloves was up. He was hitting nothing but gloves.
Was
He
it-
caught a few body shots in there, but that was it.
Was there ever a time y'all thought Mayweather was ever in trouble?
When he got hit with that straight, that's the only time that he could have been in trouble.
But see, he got hit with that straight, and that was it. Like, he
Yeah,
got
it
hit.
was it. He said, nigga, like this.
It was never a time where I felt like Floyd was in a danger zone. Like, this nigga, he about to lose the fight. It was just he got hit a couple of times. That was it. This is boxing. You gonna get hit a couple of times, but there was no like real moments on either side. There was really no moments where I felt like Pacquiao was about to get knocked the fuck out.
But that's just a typical Floyd fight. He don't have moments.
Exactly.
He just controls the whole fight.
Exactly.
Just outbox you.
Outboxes you, makes you look bad.
That's
Like, he
what
made
the
Manny
defense
Pacquiao look bad today. I'm just saying. Then, to top this out, the sore loserness at the end of the fight, talk like you won that fight.
Oh man, come
You
on.
were nowhere near close. This nigga outlanded you by like 70, 80 punches. Like, come on, man. What were you thinking? Like, come on. We said that shit.
Yeah, and the defense was definitely on hit as always.
As always.
yeah.
That was just a typical night at the club right there.
It was easy money.
That nigga just got paid $400 million to whoop your ass.
Dude, a
He
38-year-old
did it too.
out there looking like a 20-year-old whipping ass.
But shit, but check this out. This is kind of a different Floyd. Like, he threw a lot more punches than he's ever have.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
And he moved around.
Would y'all pay to see May versus Pac Part 2?
I'm paying.
You'll pay for it?
I'll pay for it because.
Would you pay $100 pay-per-view?
By
Is it-
yourself.
It ain't.
Was it worth what we paid?
It's worth what we paid, but it just did not live up to it hype.
Because we all
That's what we
split it.
paid.
That's why it was worth it.
Because we all split
Now,
it.
Yeah.
if you were at home by yourself, would you pay for it?
I would have been a little more. Damn.
I probably would pay for it though.
$100?
$100.
Rent or the Mayweather fight?
Nigga, rent.
Rent like mother. I'm just paying rent. I wasn't gonna pay this shit if y'all won't go put it in.
Alright, now I'd definitely go with the rent. I watch that shit on YouTube.
$700 out of nigga bank account for some shit that you don't even own.
Alright. So, I don't know, man. It was a pretty good fight. The shit went the way I thought it was gonna go for the majority.
Nah.
Y'all heard me say
this
it.
nigga
I thought he was gonna watch
When
me.
this nigga came out with the Burger King, man, I knew he was gonna win.
He had the king with him and shit.
Man.
King Gorilla, mother.
That nigga
He
came
probably made $1 million just off of having the king behind him alone and
out-
shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of the nigga. I mean, he was hitting that
Nah,
nigga with
it
some
wasn't
hard
though. It was Mayweather outclassed him in boxing. Like, he won by points. But I'm not gonna say that Mayweather just absolutely just beat this dude's ass. It's just he outboxed him. He outthought him.
Shit.
And he landed more precise punches. But it wasn't
That's to me.
But that
Him
doesn't
beating the shit out of
that don't
somebody.
count towards landslide. If I outthink you
Yeah,
and I punch you.
that's a landslide, but that's not an ass whooping. He outclassed him. Floyd is 100% better fighter.
In boxing, it'd be an ass whooping.
I don't feel like that's an ass.
Eight rounds before.
I see, but to me, ass whooping means that you got your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? You got whooped. You got beat. Like, Floyd obviously won that fight. He got dominated, but he didn't get his ass whooped. I mean, really, let's be honest with it. Like, Pacquiao's walking out in damn near the same position that he walked in, even though he lost the fight.
As far as in boxing, if somebody get in there and somebody beats you 10 rounds to 2, you ain't gonna be like, damn, you got your ass whooped.
Yeah, that's getting your ass whooped.
I think
you got your ass beat like a motherfucker, man.
That's I'd be like,
and not
he
even
beat
close.
you. He beat you. He dominated you. He beat you. But if you looking at me in the same face that you looked at me with, like before the fight started, I'm gonna be like, well, he didn't exactly tear your ass up, but he did beat the shit out of you. You know, he did dominate.
The reason why Floyd Mayweather is 48 and over, right?
Yeah, that's he proved that tonight.
Okay, so he landed more punches, right?
Yeah.
So we going by landslide on that. Now let's say those same punches had a lot more heat behind them, and
then it would have ended up in like Pacquiao getting knocked the fuck out, or
would it be?
And then you would have crossed over into like he got his ass whooped.
So
like,
ass whipping to you is how hard the punches were, because he outlanded them in punches.
Yeah, but
if you would have been cracking them, you'd be like, okay, ass whipping.
Yeah, like you got it's like taking it back to the old days when your parents pulled out the belt and your ass wasn't the same after that. you was gingerly sitting down. You got your ass whooped.
So it was like a spanking, basically.
Yeah,
it
like
wasn't ass whoop, you just got a spank.
That basically like he won, but it wasn't no like seriously like you not gonna look the same the next day type of shit.
Where does boxing go after this?
Dude,
Down
it goes to the next niggas, man. And I personally feel like the next the class that's coming up ain't better than the last class, but you know there's some entertainment values there. You got your Amir Khans, you got your Bronas, there's some entertainment value there. Now, are these?
Nah, it ain't Mayweather.
They can't draw as much hype and attention to them.
I feel like we about to go through a lull.
The cold part about all these Floyd Mayweather fights, these dudes be like real good until they fight him, and then they look
bad.
They look terrible.
He said that he's like, I make A+ fighters look B and C level. And after what I seen tonight, I wholeheartedly agree.
I 100% agree with
I
what
thought
that
Pac
man
was
just
on
said.
A team line. I thought he was A+, at least A-. Man,
he's the best. I still believe that like Pacquiao can beat most of the motherfuckers out. Not saying that he's not unbeatable, because motherfuckers have told that nigga off the frame before.
I mean, they're not strategy fighters like Mayweather. Mayweather's probably the only person that with strategy going into a fight.
Nah, you got Amir Khan, who's a fairly intelligent fighter. He thinks about what he's doing before he goes in there, but he's got a fucking glass chin.
After tonight, is Mayweather the best boxer? Like,
he was the best boxer before this fight.
I don't think this fight would have mattered. It wouldn't have determined.
I mean, like, of all time, like better than Sugar Ray Leonard, better than Ali, better than Tyson.
See, here's the thing. These are different breed of fighters. Like those fighters back in the day, they didn't really have defense. They go in, they just swinging. They swinging to knock niggas out.
And I think
that's really not. That was just brawls back then. This is boxing. What this nigga doing is true boxing right here.
As a boxer, he's the best boxer.
Best boxer.
Better than Ali.
Better than Ali.
Damn. Better than Tyson.
Tyson was a power puncher. He should knock niggas out. So we couldn't really judge Tyson too much. You can't really determine, if he's a great boxer or not. He didn't really show any defense.
Yeah.
He weaved a little bit, but really, most of the time he knocked niggas out in the first, second round. You couldn't really determine if he was a great fighter. He didn't really go the distance with most people.
Well, I can give you this.
That don't really make you the best fighter. I mean, these niggas you fighting, they dumb little motherfuckers.
Might be the best fighter, but not the best boxer.
Not the best boxer. As far as just the best boxer, defensive game, weave game, accuracy, punches landed, all that stuff, Floyd's the best.
Floyd Mayweather.
In my opinion.
I give you that. It may lack in power, but his other stats are like extremely high. Your feet quickness, your head, body quickness, it's all on pretty much a 9 out of 10.
And by far is the best counter puncher in the game.
That's the best.
The best.
That's the best counter puncher I've seen.
This nigga was lighting his ass up.
All of the attributes are extremely high.
So I appreciate this fight. I really do, man. This might not have been the flashiest fight we've all seen. It wasn't no great come up or anything like that, but I appreciate this fight, man. It wasn't horrible, man. I appreciated seeing Mayweather have to step up his game a little bit.
About to cry and shit. Niggas about to cry.
This nigga appreciate the fight, but what I
Don't
do
cry,
not
bro.
appreciate is that sorry ass fucking undercard he had. Like that was the
Undercard
At
was
least-
he 100%.
hey,
terrible undercard in my life. I have
At
ever
least it
seen.
was only 2 fights.
No, they had more fights, but they weren't televised.
Yeah, they wouldn't put them niggas on.
But they should have televised them other fights because that's the shit that he had televised.
$100 pay-per-view, y'all need to give us more fights.
Man,
That
that
shit.
first nigga didn't do shit.
And the fucking porno afterwards for $100. Right?
That first fighter didn't do shit. He got his ass beat the whole fuck around. Then quit.
Then quit, my nigga.
Don't ever put them niggas on the undercard again, Mayweather. If you ever see this shit, don't ever put them niggas there.
Tell him. But all in all, sum it all up, man, it was a pretty good fight. It was pretty much a wash. And
I got one more question to ask before we wrap this
finish it up, because we got to get out of here.
Do you feel like it lived up to the hype? No.
Me, nah.
No.
No, that's too no.
Why though?
Why?
Why y'all believe it didn't live up to the hype?
Well,
I don't
first,
believe it. He'll live up to the hype at all.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is my personal opinion. Like I said, I always thought that he would beat him pretty decisively. The reason it didn't live up to the hype in my eyes, because I didn't think there was a whole lot of hype to begin with. I thought that was his closest matchup, but I didn't think it'd be like a close fight. It shouldn't have had so much hype, but it was like that's all the dude had. It was like he's beating everybody, I'm beating everybody. But I'm like, we put the two together, I'm like, he's so much of a difficult fighter, I thought that it would go the way it did. That's why I put it.
Mike?
I expected Pacquiao to do just a little bit more better than what he did. He did good, but Mayweather just his fucking defense is
I agree.
it's too clean, man. I don't think anybody in the game can touch that.
Nigga's quick as shit. You
You
know,
know, nigga is too quick. Pacquiao is quick, and if he's fucking dodging Pacquiao shit like that,
Mayweather on a whole nother class. EP, what you got to ring in on?
Man, honestly, man, I had Mayweather winning this fight at a split decision. And I was expecting Pacquiao to continue the flurries after that second round, which he did. He won that second round. But after that shit, it was like damn dude, you ain't doing what you should have been doing. So he didn't live up to his potential, which I understand because Mayweather's defense and you can't really hit him. He was moving a lot more and he clinched a little bit, but that's part of the boxing. He also cleared him out with push. You know, a lot of fighters don't know how to use that, and which is why they end up being the fuck up or knocked the fuck out.
right.
So basically, man, it didn't live up to his height. I was expecting a little more aggressive, you know, a sort of Maidana type aggressive from Pacquiao, which is what he normally does. You know, he's an aggressor. He's a straightforward fighter. But what made this fight not live up to his potential? Pacquiao's never had a right hand. Never. So he hit him with a few today, but that shit, other than that, it was a straight left. That's it.
I don't know, man. Pacquiao looking kind of old. Like
He was slow. Yeah, he's
Some
slow.
look a little
He
off
looked
to me.
slow.
Like,
He looked
it
slow today.
I mean, I know he's fast, but some look a little slow and like clumsy looking.
so I think
He should've-
just comparing him to like Mayweather. I mean, Pacquiao still had his speed, but Mayweather just fucking took it out, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I think he looks slow up against
Somebody fast.
Mayweather.
Yeah, you might be
He
right.
fought up. Actually, they were supposed to fight at 147. Pacquiao came in 5 pounds overweight. So they didn't give Mayweather's weight, which I'm sure he probably made the weight that he was supposed to, because I think that was part of the agreement that he had to make the weight. They just didn't show it. But I don't know, man. He looked horribly, you know, un-Pacquiao today. You know, that wasn't his type of fight style, and that's mainly due to Mayweather, because he make motherfuckers fight his style. You know, so when the motherfucker did, like Maidana was the only one that very first fight that didn't fight Mayweather style. He made Mayweather fight the way he wanted to fight, but he just was missing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He would have landed, he would have won that fight. But
Yeah.
So I think Pacquiao, well, I'm not gonna say he like gave up, but he tried to do his little flurry punches, but he saw that like Mayweather, he wasn't phasing him. and shit.
He wasn't going for that
So
shit.
it's like
he wasn't hitting them, man.
yeah, and so he would like try to do his little task, but I mean like Mayweather counted all that shit, so there was really nothing that I believe Pacquiao could do after that. So it's like, shit, I wanted him to like kind of like brawl it out like in like 11th, 12th round, but I guess he was just like Mayweather's gonna tag me anyway. So what is there to do?
Y'all think it'll be the same? Who might fought again?
But here's the thing, though, man. When he was throwing those flurries, man, when you throwing them and you hitting nothing but fucking glove, like none of them. He probably got one punch in, but when you hitting all glove like that, you're tired. You're getting frustrated. You can't hit him.
Yeah.
He's blocking every fucking thing. This don't count. People think that shit count. When you hitting his forearms and shit like that, in boxing, that does not count.
No, they ain't no,
What counts is head punches,
Ain't no
body
score.
punches. This shit here, when y'all see
But
this and y'all think
he
he's
was-
winning the fight,
He was
it does
trying
not
to. He
count.
was trying to go around it. He was
Yeah,
trying to like. He caught him a few times.
He called him a few times, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't
Clearly,
enough.
you saw him by the differentials and punches
Yeah,
back.
it wasn't enough.
So for y'all people out there that's getting confused, like, oh, he was hitting him like mud. No, he was not. He was not landing anything. They do not count that. Understand boxing. That's all I gotta say about that.
Pretty much it, man. I got some more. Y'all can give it to him. I'm pretty much done, man.
I'm done.
That is the May Pack review from the Just Jokes We Get Money team. We are signing off.